What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you on every single map in Rivals the best hiding spots of each map. Here we go. Alright, so first of all, we have got Arena. And there's not too many spots here to hide on this map, but if I had to say any, then it would probably be these over here, just standing here and crouching. A lot of people will probably predict this, but this is a really sweaty map and not really for hiding, so there's not really too many hiding spots. But if you have a low-level player as your opponent, they probably won't see you here. Next up is Backrooms. Now, this is a super random map and hard to learn the layout of, so most people that you are going to go up against are not going to know it. So the best spots are these little indents on different parts of the map where you can just crouch here, and if they come, and there's a few other spots, like, oh shoot, auto shot me. But by the way, that's my alt account. But yeah, the one over here, the one over here, and there's plenty more around the map, especially on big back rooms. Next up is Crossroads, and this is a map absolutely full of hiding spots. One of them being right here, just crouch, and if they come over there, just do this, and if they throw a grenade, go over here. But the only thing is, if you're doing 2v2s or any team mode, one comes right here, one comes right there, you're cooked. Another spot is right here in this corner, and basically, if they come from that way, they're going to see you, but if they come from that way, they're not going to see you. So it's kind of a gamble. If you know where they're at and where they're coming from, it's a really good idea. If you don't, if you're playing for time, probably don't hide here because they're going to find you at some point. There's a decent hiding spot, basically just an honorable mention behind this sign. Basically, if nobody looks over here, then you're not going to die, but they can shoot your feet through there, so it's not a very good hiding spot. Next up, we got behind this rock right here. Now, I'm pretty sure they can see you from here, but I think if you do this, then they won't be able to, but I will test it right now. Yes, if you have like long hair like that on your avatar, if you have like any hair, they can see you from there. And if you're facing like this, they can easily see your gun. But if you turn this way, they can still see a little bit of your arm. But if you turn all the way that way, it's a really good hiding spot unless you have like tall hair. Another spot is right here, like from the trampoline and in between here. You can just crouch right here. Now, they can possibly see you from right there, but as long as they don't go over there, you're chilling. And then the final hiding spot for this map, the Crossroads, is up here on this like OG Roblox tower, but not all the way up at the top, because all the way at the top, they're gonna see you from there. And here, like the second to last or third to last, just crouching when they're trying to look for you at the bottom, is a really good like area to hide. I've had multiple people do this to me and play for time, and it's kind of annoying, honestly. But if they're over there, they're going to see you. So if they're over there, make sure to jump down. Next up is the docks, and this is probably the map with the most amount of hiding spots. But I will start with this one, the crates. And at the very beginning of the match, if you go here, 90% of the time, nobody will find you. You just have to sink down here, stay crouched for the whole game. And literally, you are not visible. See, I got my alt account here, and he's not even crouched. He's just standing, and you can't see him unless you're right, like, jumping. And if he's crouched, there's no way you're seeing this. And in this map, if you did not know, there are a lot of ways to just get on the edge of the map. And one of the ways is over here. And basically, you just stand here and crouch. But this is very risky, so I recommend just like standing over here if you're going to do it. But make sure you don't fall off, because this is a railing that you can fall off very easily. Because if they come over there, you're kind of cooked if they shoot you. I know, if you have the katana and they come, you can just do this and then do that. But it is a very risky spot to go into. And another spot is right here next to this blue clay and blah blah blah. And well, yeah, my gosh, next to this blue clay and yellow ladder. And this time, it's basically the same thing. Yeah. And you can also you can do this, just do that, and then you get up here, and then crouch here. This is one of the best spots in like the whole game to hide. And you can jump like that if you're good at wraparounds and just get on the top and then they're dead. So, yeah, that's a pretty good spot too. And there's these little spots behind this thing. This is one of the best spots. Right here. Just sit right here the whole game and you're literally good. And there's a few other things you can do that with. Like the one right here, although it's really hard to get behind her. This one might even be better because you can crouch right here. And then you are literally not visible unless they come right there and look for you. And just be aiming right for their head. And just go if they do. So, yeah. One last spot on this map is going to be inside of this building right here. Or I think there's another one as well on the other side. And just sit right here behind this box and crouch. They're not really going to check here very often. People do not check in here very often. But yeah, this map is absolutely full of hiding spots. And there are probably 3 of each of the ones that I named except for the crate one. Hey, why are you shooting me? Before we get on to the next map, please consider subscribing and get me to 50 subscribers. And if we haven't already got it, just give me 50 subs. And if we have, let's go for 100. These videos take a while to make and a while to edit, so please consider subscribing. Alright, on to Splash. Next up is Splash. Now, this map is like a high intensity map that is not very good for hiding, so if you're going to be hiding, probably don't vote for this map. But if it does end up picking it, then the actual good spots on this map are under the bridge, which is a decent spot, but if they go like anywhere to your sides, you're cooked. And then I guess up here, if they're on the other side, then you can crouch right here and they won't be able to see you somewhat. I mean, I don't really know because this map is not really intended for hiding. It's intended to be fast-paced, like high-intensity map. So it's not very good for hiding, but if you're gonna hide on this map, use those 2 spots. Next up is Station, which is probably the map that I have played the absolute least. As you could probably tell, I didn't even know that grass killed you, to be honest. I've played this map like 2 or 3 times, and I'm level 70. So, yeah, this map does, oh my gosh, this map does not get picked very much. And there are some pretty good hiding spots for it, but it's just like on the roof, camping inside of here like a cringe person. But there are 2 pretty good hiding spots, like behind this train. Aim through this hole. If they come there, they're cooked. And then another spot, which I think genuinely might be the best hiding spot in like the entire game. It's over here on the side of the map. You have to get here, jump off. Oh, I kind of missed. It's kind of hard to get up there, or get down there, I guess. But yeah, it's right here. And you just have to jump on one of these boxes or just have good movement. You can just do this. I don't want to talk about it, guys. And then you can just do that and then do this and then crouch. Unless they know that is there, they are literally not killing you there. And then how you get back up, don't mind that I've died literally 4 times and I'm about to lose to my ult that's AFK. But you just do this. Do this. Okay, maybe over here it'll be easier. Yeah, you have to. Okay. Basically, just don't go over there. Because over here, it's way easier to stay on. Like, I can be sliding. But over here, oh my gosh, it's way thinner than it is over there. And it is really hard to stay on there. And if you have fists, you can just jump, double jump up. Or you can jump to here and do that. But if you don't, you can just. As I was saying, you can just, if you don't have fists, it is really hard to stay on this. But if you can stay on this, you just, okay, I found a way to do it. Just don't stand forward. But what I was saying a second ago, just go on the side, and if you don't have fists, you're kind of cooked. Unless you can get to here, but they're probably going to see you before that, because you can climb this. You can just jump up, and I'll do it without my fist so you know I'm not cheating it, or like cheesing it. I may have double. Okay, I think I double jumped by accident. But an actual way is just get your grenade, jump, and yep, just do that, and you'll be over it. This is a very, very good hiding spot. Just stand like this, crouch, ain't nobody finding you unless they know it's here. Another spot that I found literally while doing this is right here. Just Oh my gosh. It's very hard to stay on like any of this map, but just stay on your side and crouch behind this box. Or this box, it covers you more, and there's more to stand on. Or you can get right here, which is very risky, as you can see, but it is very risk, very reward. So yeah, basically, recap of this map, stay on your side when you're staying, like, don't face forward or backward unless you're throwing the grenade whenever you're doing anything on this map. It is actually pretty easy to have good movement on these parts, and there are really good hiding spots right back to back to back to back to back. You just gotta hit them with the real quick. Oh, and then jump, and then just go back. Basically, very good way of getting them off your tail. Oh my gosh! It's just by like doing this. Very good for having fists, this map. And you can stand. There's a way! I did it a minute ago. I swear I did it a minute ago. But, not a minute ago, but before. You can stand like on that. And you can do this whole thing on this side. And you can crouch here, but the only downside of this is they can see you from there. So I don't think it's as good as the original spot. And you can do all this here. And then on top of these isn't a very good spot because, you know, you can be seen. And also right here, you have a pretty good, like, viewing of them, but very hard to stay balanced. Also, I found this weird glitch where I can literally have X-ray. Next up is construction, my personal favorite map. One hiding spot for this is just on the side of the map. Like on any point. This map has so much movement, which is a reason why I like it so much. And you can, especially with the fists, bro, it's just so good to just move around. And a lot of the hiding spots are just on the edge of the map. And then you can also just like do whatever this is. I did not mean to do that. But you can just also go over here. But I know you all know it. The elephant in the room. The crane. Okay. So if you didn't know, if you have a grenade, quick little tips and tricks. You can do this if you have a grenade. It doesn't matter what you have. You just need a grenade. Or like the subspace trip mine. You have to ignite your grenade, slide, get launched, and then use whatever. And then you can climb the front of the crane. And then you're on the crane, and you could just stand here, and they literally cannot kill you unless they do the same thing. And if they do the same thing, you could just hear them climbing up, short them in the face. So this is one of the best hiding spots ever, and if they don't know you're up here, simple. Now, there are one of two places where I can spawn. The first one is this one that I just did. Again, that's the sped up version of doing it. And also, if you have the grenade, like if you just wait for your grenade to come back again, you can get up there. Okay, my grenade's finally done, but you're just gonna do this. I may have missed. The other place that can spawn is right over here, and you just have to do the same thing. Just do this, and then get launched, and just climb up the front. Now, one very important detail. You cannot climb up any side except for the front. See, watch this. You cannot, you can. So, if they're trying to shoot you off, which is a very common thing if you're playing up against high-level players, don't do this. It just kills you. Now, I'm going to see if I can, like, actually get up there this time. So, I'm going to do this. Alright, I got up. So, you can just get up here, and then you can literally... it's kind of broken and funny at the same time. You can just sit up here and have, like, an absolute angle on people. Like, just a top-down view of their whole entire, like, character. So... my ult is on 1 HP right now. And you can just move around up here. There's so much movement. Like, look at this. Okay, I just messed that up so hard. But, like, just do this. And then, like, and if you want to hide, just crouch. Like, bro. Now, the last map that I'm going to be doing is Onyx. Now, you can just crouch behind these. This is a very good spot unless they're right there. They are probably going to know where you're at, though. And keep in mind, the lava only does like 30-something damage. And since this map is literally just a bunch of rocks, it's very easy to just like, if they're chasing you up, do this. Whenever they come up, do that. That's not even hiding. And if they're not smart, it's really easy. And if you have fists or are just good with a grenade or like subspace, really any mobility like at all, you can get up here. Don't mind how I just missed that easy jump. But you can get up here, and it is very good. And if you time it right, you can get up there too. With the subspace trip mine, I know you can get up like there, like the third one. I do not have the subspace trip mine because I get off the game from time to time. But my bad. But no offense to any subspace trip miners out there. And if you spent Robux on it, no offense, I spent Robux on this game too. But yeah, this map is basically just a jumble of rocks, so it's pretty easy to like hide in. So that's a pretty good map. Alright, so that's every single map in Rivals. Any places to hide, the best places to hide. If you guys want me to do any new maps that come out in this game, make sure to subscribe and like. And if you want me to do the big maps, I feel like that would just be repetitive, so that's why I didn't do it in this video. But if you want me to do it, if this video gets, let's say, 15 likes, I'll do the big maps as well. And right before I end this video, I heard that Doors got an update. And I've heard that Floor 2 came out. So if you want to see that, click on screen right now. Alright, peace.